How I feel? Blessed. What I want?
Get back slow, I love the way she rockin' it. I love the way she move it, shake it on me. When she clap her hips, the shawty is the winner. You can tell that shawty's no beginner. She's confident. I love the way she move it.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here with another Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with yet another Washington Commanders post-game video. The Washington Commanders suffer yet another defeat as they have got swept by the 3-8 New York Giants by a score of 31-19. Before we get into today's video, I want to ask you guys to do me a favor. Go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if y'all new, and turn on post notifications so we get notified when I upload new videos like this to the channel. Rivera being fired should be coming soon, so you guys do not want to miss that update. So please turn on that post notification and subscribe to the channel. And also, go ahead and call that number right now. 301-818-2538. What y'all waiting for? I want to hear from you guys. Y'all should be, you know what I'm saying, calling them right now because this is yet another terrible performance from this team. Now, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about today's game. From the start of the game, Washington came out flat per usual, okay? Letting the Giants go right down the field and scoring a touchdown. Now, I want to first start by saying this. Am I the only one that felt like they wanted to lose this game today? Like, it kind of, for me, felt like the game versus the Browns last year. You remember the last game, the last home game of the season, or actually, you know, the second to last home game of the season versus the Browns, where Rivera didn't know that if we lost, we could be fired. We could have been eliminated today. That day, this what that game kind of felt like for me. I mean, we looked ill prepared. We looked out of sort. We looked like we didn't even want to win today. No urgency, no nothing. Like, we just looked flat today. Sam Howell not good today. Did he make plays well enough for us to win? Yeah, you got turnovers though. De'Ami Brown dropping a wide open pass, but Sam Howell wasn't good today at all either, making poor decisions like the interception. The first one to Jahan Dotson. You can't. Even though actually was that the second one to Jahan Dotson, not a good throw. The first one, you know, wasn't the best either. So I mean, Sam Howell wasn't good today either. But this doesn't change my opinion on Sam Howell one bit. If that's what y'all are thinking, not at all. I definitely thought this game was gonna go exactly how I imagined it to go, but I definitely thought Washington was still gonna win. But they didn't. So again, not surprised at all. Late down the stretch of the game, Washington finds a way to score 19-24, and I'm just like, hey, look, come on, y'all, let's lose. Like, come on, let's get a turnover or something. We got that turnover eventually, right? Sam Howell threw the pick six to Isaiah Simmons, because I just didn't want to win the game, because they didn't seem like they wanted to win the game. So it's like, come on, Tommy DeVito, we had that boy out there looking like Dan Moreno or something. 246 for 3 touchdowns. Like, come on, man. You're not beating nobody with that. Eric Bieniemy, for me personally, I know y'all may like his performance today. I didn't really like his performance today. I felt like he was too conservative. We were treating Sam Howell as if he was Tommy DeVito today. You know what I'm saying? We were being real conservative. 17 carries for Brian Robinson. Again, we cried for him to run the ball with Brian Robinson. Again, I don't have an issue with you running the ball, but my issue with you is you lack balance, right? I don't have a problem with you running the ball, but you got to know when it's the right decision to do that. I mean, that 3rd and 2 early in the game, why are you running a counter with Brian Robinson or off-tackle run on 3rd and 2, right? Then on 4th, and then down by the goal line, you run the ball on, I think it was with Derek Gore. Like, that was just not. I just felt like he was not good today. 2nd and 10, you decide to run the ball, then you set up on 3rd and long. Like, it just felt very Scott Turner-ish again today. I didn't like the game plan from Eric Bieniemy today. Again, it just seemed real flat. It seemed exactly how the players looked, right? It didn't. The game plan did not look good. And of course, the defense, of course, looked good against Tommy DeVito. But who cares? And the Cowboys are going to kill us on Thursday, bro. Like, this same defense that quote-unquote looked good still gave up 31 points today, right? So, and I know not necessarily did they give up all 31, but you still, in my opinion, when you play a good team, isn't going to look good. Like, this is Tommy DeVito we're talking about here. Like, you're supposed to do this kind of thing to Tommy DeVito, right? So, Again, they just not play good today. I mean, I personally didn't think they did, and they didn't look like they wanted to win. I mean, you look at our stats though. We had 403 total yards to 292 total yards of the Giants. We had 229 passing yards. They had 201 passing yards. We had 174 passing yards. They had 0 passing yards going into the first half locker rooms. Come out the second half, they rushed us for 91 yards. We got 5.2 yards per play. They had 5.4 yards per play. So a majority of the categories, Washington absolutely killed the Giants, but they won the most important battle, and that was turnovers. We had 3 interceptions, and we had 3 fumbles for loss. I mean, who are you beating if you turn the ball over 6 times? Like, even with us turning the ball over 6 times, we still had an opportunity to go down the field and win, and we didn't. How do y'all feel about this, though? Ron Rivera, when Charles Leno, who had a horrible day, he had a false start. So, when you have a false start under 2 minutes, or under, a certain amount of time, you either got to call a timeout or you get a 10-second runoff. It was 29 seconds left on the clock, and Ron Rivera decided to call the timeout, which was our final timeout, and instead of taking a 10-second runoff, in my opinion, I would have let the clock go down to 19 seconds, because if you let the clock go down to 19 seconds, you still have an opportunity to have the middle of the field open. So then if you have a big play across the middle of the field, you can then call a timeout. Yeah, you're going to have less time, but you're going to have an opportunity to be set up in a position better than you calling that timeout, not having no timeouts, then only can work with the sideline. So I did not like that decision by Ron Rivera. And again, I hope this was his last game coaching. It should be, but I don't know if I think this ownership is going to pull the plug yet. I hope they do, though. They're probably going to do it after the Thanksgiving game, especially with it being on live TV, on national TV. We're going to get absolutely killed. We're going to get killed on Thanksgiving. I'm just going to let y'all know that now. We're going to get killed, so that's probably when Ron Rivera is going to be fired. But honestly, I don't care about it being a short week. I think Josh Harris needs to pull the plug right now. He needs to do it. Like, it needs to happen. Jack Del Rio, he wasn't good today in my opinion either. Again, I just think it was Tommy DeVito, right? You got Saquon Barkley screaming wide open down the field. Tommy DeVito was good, which he's not. Like, Tommy DeVito is not good, bro. He's not at all. You just played Washington, and you want to know why it's so bad? Giants fans were mad at me because we were losing. Like, you feel me? Because they were winning and we were losing. Like, bro, can y'all suck? Can y'all win the game? Like, what you want us to do? Like, we suck just like y'all. We you know what I'm saying? So, like, even Giants fans are mad that they won the game today. Like, that should just let you know something. But I think this is this felt like the Browns game for me. 6 turnovers is insane. It really is, and you can't expect to win no games when your team's turning the ball over 6 times. The game plan again for me wasn't that good. I didn't have a problem with running the ball, Brian Robinson, but he felt like the vocal point of the offense today, and I did not like that. You got Terry McLaurin, who you barely get involved. You have Jahan Dawson, who you barely gets involved. De'Ami Brown dropping passes. Curtis Samuel get ejected for no reason. He's just sticking up for his quarterback. Like, it's bad, man, and I really hope this is the last game. But again, it probably isn't. It's bad, man. This team doesn't even try. Like, for me, I was questioning it during the stream. I'm like, is it just me, or does it just seem like the team doesn't even want to win today? Like, they just did not want to win, in my opinion. They just seemed flat. Like, they matched the jerseys, and black jerseys, please let them go. Like, let them go. We always lose in the black jersey, and we always get so many injuries. Poor F.A. Obata broke his leg today, man. Like, come on, dog. F.A. went down. Emmanuel Forbes went down. Sam Howell obviously got hurt for a second. Like, come on, bro. These black jerseys need to be punished. They're bad. They're not good. So, again, this team continues to lose, and if you can't beat the Giants, who else do you think we're gonna beat on this schedule? Like, we might as well end up going 4-12 or 4-13. I say we was gonna go like 7-10, but after you lose to the Giants for the second straight, we got swept by the Giants. But they got 3 wins. They're probably not gonna win another game, and 2 of those wins came against us. if you can't beat the Giants, who you gonna beat? You're not beating the Cowboys on Thursday. You're not beating the Dolphins. Maybe you beat the Rams, maybe, but you're not beating the Rams. You probably beat the Rams, and you probably beat the Jets, who Aaron Rodgers is not playing that game. Probably not playing that game. He says he's more likely to return on Week 16. So you maybe win that game, but you're not beating the 49ers and you're not beating the Cowboys. You're gonna go winless in the division this year. You're gonna go winless in the division this year. That is terrible, man. That is terrible. But like I said, I'm not even mad. If y'all came for me to scream, yell, nah, gang, this is not the video for you. Cause I mean, I wasn't gonna do that regardless of the outcome. But bro, come on, bro. When you play like that, like, come on. The Giants didn't even want to win the game, bro. Like, we had like 10 sacks today, and you still lost. Like, come on, bro. This team is bad, man. This team is bad. Sam Howell, again, not the best day for him, but I feel like he still had made plays for us to win. But when you throw 3 picks and you got Logan Thomas fumbling the ball, you got Brian Robinson fumbling, or Chris Rodriguez fumbling the ball. Well, Brian Robinson did fumble the ball, but we recovered it. Like, when you have 6 turnovers, Byron Pringle fumbling the ball, you're not going to win games, right? You're not going to win games, and then when your offensive coordinator makes Logan Thomas the vocal point of your offense, what do you expect to happen? Right? What do you expect to happen? So, yeah, man. I don't really have much for y'all. I hope y'all call into the Command Extra Post Game Show. And please, let vent or whatever. Because I ain't got nothing else to say about this team. The energy that they put out on the field today is the same energy they're getting back from me. They're not going to get me to scream, get me to yell. Changes need to be made after this game. Will they be made? Probably not. We'll probably wait till after we get blown out on Thanksgiving versus the Cowboys. But if you want to give your team some simmer of hope or some simmer of change and give them a shot in the arm, similar to what the Raiders did with Antonio Pierce, you make that change right now if I'm Josh Harris. But highly doubt that happens. But your boy's going to keep you posted about what happens with this team regardless of the fact. I keep hoping one day we'll be good, but we never know. So we'll keep hope alive, but as for now, Washington is 4-7 on the season, and Ron Rivera should be fired after this game, but we'll see. As always, being boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe. Hail to the Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 7,000 subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. It'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much, and don't forget to call into the Command Extra Postgame Show and leave your thoughts about the game that you just finished watching. 301-818-2538. See you guys later. I'm out. Peace.